Hello ladies, hello gents, thank you for being here today. My name is Mira Skinner and you know that I do not take your presence here for granted. On today's video, we are going to be talking about dealing with rejection. But before we dive right into this video, you know the drift guys, please go ahead and hit that subscription button. Also hit the notification bell, that way you know when we do have new uploads. Share this video with your family and friends. Also give this video a thumbs up, that way you are telling YouTube that this is a good video and they can put it in front of other people. So let's dive right into the video, guys. Let us face it, guys, rejection is very painful. It could disrupt your very existence. And if it is not handled with tender love and care, it could linger for so long and rob you of the ability to love and be loved, in the ability to receive abundance, in the ability to be whole, in the ability for you to be able to do all the things that you are actually called to do. So that is why we are trashing this topic today, so we can be able to learn how to deal with rejection. Most of us have gone through rejection one way or the other. We have been rejected at jobs. We have been rejected by people that we care deeply for. We have been rejected by someone we are dating. We've even been rejected by our spouses, by people that we felt like we will not be able to depart from, or people that we felt like we cannot live without. But it is very essential that we know how to deal with rejection when we are in the face of it. No matter how distasteful or hurtful rejection is, look at it as a redirection, because at the end of the day, perception is key. The way we see things, the way we do things, the way we understand things, that is how we are going to make decisions in our lives, and that is how we are going to live our lives. Understand that many people have gone through rejection, so you have to use rejection as a stepping stone to get what you want to get, or to be that person that you want to be. Guys, it is raining cats and dogs outside, and it is trying to stop us from doing this video, but we shall prevail. This video must go on, because there are many people out there who would need to understand how to deal with rejection. Personally, I've been rejected multiple times than you can count, but there came a point in time in my life where for every rejection that I got, I came out stronger than who I used to be, because I learned earlier on from my mentor that there's a very thin line between being a narcissist and being an insecure person. Because a narcissist will think that everybody has to love them, while an insecure person, on the other hand, thinks that nobody out there loves them. And both of them, they strongly believe that that is true. So if you've been rejected and you decide that you're not going to move past it, you decide that you will keep on dwelling and dwelling on this rejection, you decide that there is no way for you to move forward, then even though this might sound harsh, simply put, you're becoming a narcissist, because you feel like everybody has to love you. Meanwhile, that is not true. Not everybody is going to love you. No matter how chocolate seems appealing, no matter how tasteful chocolate is, no matter how beautiful it looks, no matter how beautiful it is crafted, not everyone loves chocolate. There are some people who can even put it on their tongue. So you have to understand that not everybody is going to love you. So if someone rejects you, it is not always about you, but it could be about them. It could be that they don't just want to be with you. In life, you may go through rejection more than once. So you have to bring yourself to a point where for every time you're being rejected, you come out stronger. You have to bring yourself to a point, because it is a mind game. It is something that you have to build. It's something that you have to build day in, day out. It is a place where you have to take yourself to, and there is no stopping point to growth. It is you growing. It is you becoming stronger. It is you becoming the best version of yourself. It is you becoming who you want to be. Let rejection be a tool that reveals your incompatibility to that person, to that thing, or even that job. Do not use it as a measurement of unworthiness or inadequacy. What you have to learn how to do is to bring people down from that pedestal that you've put them on. That's only when you can see that they are all human, just like you. Because we tend to put people on a pedestal, and whatever they do or whatever they say to us determines the cause of our lives. And that is something that we need to eradicate. That is something that we need to stop. Because do not let people's words or people's decision or what they say to you make you stop believing in yourself, make you stop trusting in yourself. Sometimes these people will go on to live their lives. They will go on to be whatever they want to be. But then they will not even know that what they said to you is holding you down. So holding yourself down is a decision that you made. Because you have to choose to rise above whatever they say to you. You have to choose to rise above whatever has been done to you. When you allow people to be a measurement of your worthiness, what you're essentially doing is giving them the power to judge you. You're giving them the power to choose how you live your life. And you're giving them the power to be Lord over your life. And that is not something that you want to be doing. You cannot give someone, another human being, that much power over you. Sometimes in life, right, when people reject you, it is not about you. It is their own demons and their own insecurities that are speaking. So if you do not understand this, then you go along living your life with that pain in mind, with that rejection in mind, instead of thriving, instead of evolving, instead of soaring and being who you actually are or who you can be. Do not get me wrong. I'm not saying that it's not a difficult thing. I'm not saying that rejection is not painful. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go through it. But when someone you care deeply for rejects you, someone you're dating or someone that you're hoping to date rejects you, allow yourself to go through the process. Allow yourself to mourn the loss of what could be. Allow yourself to heal properly. Go through it, but do not dwell too much on it. Do not spend too much time thinking about it. Because what you want to do is you want to let go of the feeling that you guys could come back together. Or of the thought, because this is a very thin thread that most people hold on to, and then it breaks down and breaks them. When someone that you've been so intimate with, when someone that you've been so close with, when someone that you love deeply rejects you, there's always a tendency to think that you both are going to come back together. There's always a tendency to think that it happened because of something that you could have done better. There's always a tendency to think that it happened because of somebody else. But most times it is not the case. So you have to break that thread. Do not hold on to a thin thread. Do not hold on to something that you have no control over, because they rejected you and not them. So you don't have any control over the decisions. You don't have any control over how they feel. Understand that he or she cannot unbreak your heart. So don't go thinking that the same person that broke it into pieces is the same person that is going to mend it. No. Let us take, for example, right? You're crushing on somebody and you've been having a crush on this person. You've been loving this person for a very, very long time. And you decided that, okay, today I have some of the courage to tell them how I feel. So you walk up to them and you pour your heart out to them. You tell them how you feel, how you've been feeling, and who they are to you, how they make you feel. And then they reject you. That is very painful. Or maybe you're with somebody that you're already dating and you feel like you both are on the same page. This is the person that you're going to end up with, and you will never be separated from that person, just to find out that you were the only one in that relationship and they reject you. It is very painful. But you have to understand that not everybody is going to love you. Not everybody is going to be for you. Not everybody is your audience. And the reason why I'm saying this, I'm going to break it down for you to understand better. Personally, I think that I am an exceptional cook. I believe that I'm a great speaker. But no matter what I say, no matter what I cook, there are some people that will never taste my meal. There are some people that will feel like I don't know how to cook. Others will feel like I speak gibberish. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I know how to cook. That doesn't take away from the fact that I know how to speak. Some other people are going to find what I say valuable. Other people are going to scramble to get a taste of what I make. You get what I'm saying? However, there are some people that will never find what I make appetizing. Or they will never think that I can speak. But that doesn't take away from me. That only tells me that they are not for me. So whenever you find yourself being rejected, whenever you find yourself being low because you've been rejected, remember this: not everyone is for you. Not everybody is going to love you. Not every job is going to accept you. Not everything will come your way. Know this and know peace. Know this and thrive. Somebody's rejection of you is God's protection. Just because somebody rejected you, it doesn't mean that you should go ahead and reject yourself. Because you dwelling on it day in, day out is you rejecting yourself. So when you reject yourself, how different can you be from this person that has rejected you? Dwelling on it day in, day out is like you're putting yourself in a tiny box and letting another person's decision determine how your life is going to go from now on. So you have to get out of that box and do all that you want to do for yourself. Because when we feel rejected, when we are in so much pain, when we are in so much hurt, there is no way that we can think properly. And when you cannot think properly, there is no way that you can do things for yourself, because you keep on dwelling in that rejection, and it can lead to depression. And once you're depressed, it is very hard to come back from it, because it's something that can linger through the rest of your life. So you have to handle this with care. You have to make the decision to move past that phase of your life, to move past that rejection. You don't have to wait for everything to be perfect, for everything to fall in place before you become happy again. Because in life, sometimes, and I've been guilty of this, sometimes we feel like we have too much time. We keep postponing the things that we want to do. We keep postponing being happy. We keep postponing investing in ourselves. We keep postponing developing ourselves. And then we rob the world of the gift that we can give to this world, because we are blessings. We are blessings to the world. And when you're taking away your gift, when you're keeping it to yourself, when you're not nurturing it, when you're not growing it, you're robbing the world of that gift that only you can give to them. When you dwell on this for so long, and when you've been pondering on this same thing for so long, you can get up one day and not recognize yourself. You will get up one day and regret why you chose that path, because 10 years, 20 years, 15 years can go by without you really doing anything, without you evolving, without you going forward, being stuck in the same place that someone left you years ago. Rejection is temporary, but regret is something that can live with you for the rest of your life. So it's up to you, for you to decide if you want to move past rejection and live your life and go out there, meet new people, do new things, meet exciting friends, meet exciting people, do exciting things, things that will bring happiness to your soul, things that will bring you peace. Or you want to keep dwelling on something that someone said or did to you that you don't even remember. If you dwell on rejection, there is no way that you will fully blossom. Sometimes you have to remove morality from the equation to free yourself from pain and hurt. Because yes, this person hurt you. Yes, they rejected you. They caused you so much pain, despite of what you did for them, despite of you being there, despite of you pouring your soul out to them, despite of you doing all those things, they still rejected you. But you have to understand that you both were looking for pleasure, or you were looking for solace. You were looking for that one person to hold on, but your values were not compatible, and it led you both to different paths. That doesn't mean that this person that rejected you is a bad person. That doesn't mean that you, who was loving the person, is a good person. It just means that you both were not meant to be. So don't go about thinking that because this person treated you so bad, they will not find somebody else in future. Because this is a thing that we tend to do. Because somebody has treated us so bad, we start living our lives believing and hoping for the day that somebody else that they love so much is going to do the same thing to them. Revenge is not always the best option. So you have to move on from whatever they did and live the best life that you can live on earth. Everything, family, is in our minds. We are strong, we are resilient, we are capable than we realize. If we are in a relationship and it doesn't work out, trying to maintain that relationship, trying to force that relationship is only going to bring more pain and sorrow. So letting go is a gift that you can gift to yourself, and you will find how liberating that is, rather than your expectations or your fantasies. We all have extraordinary capabilities within us. It lies within us. So are you willing, at this point that you found yourself, at this time that you're listening to this, are you willing to take your ordinary self and add the extra to become extraordinary, despite the odds, despite whatever you face, despite the rejection? Develop the art of fearless living. Never because of revenge or something that someone has done to you. Never because you want to prove a point, but because you want to become better than who you were yesterday. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Please do not forget to hit that subscription button and also hit the notification bell. That way you know when we have new uploads. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your family and friends. Thank you guys. Have a fab one. Go out there and become the best version of you. Mwah.